Deadpool and Wolverine is Marvel's first R-rated project directed by Shawn Levy. Shawn Levy also directed some episodes of Stranger Things. He directed The Adam Project and also Free Guy, all of which projects I really enjoyed, especially Free Guy. That movie was way better than I expected it to be. But Ryan Reynolds and Shawn Levy actually had some previous experience working together for this movie. And they actually worked pretty well together. So with that being said, I thought that this movie would be dope going into it. So let's get started. So in this movie, Deadpool's world is facing a threat, and in order to save it, he must team up with the Wolverine. Now the casting for these characters, Wolverine and Deadpool, is so spot on. It's crazy. I mean, you could really tell these characters like playing a role. They actually have fun. They have great chemistry with each other. It's a lot of fighting in this movie, a lot of bloody action, a lot of jokes, a lot of cameos, a lot of fan service. The action was dope. It was actually one scene in the movie where they was fighting in a car. It's actually my favorite fighting scene. Most of the characters had a narrative plot and a story, so it made sense for most of the cameos. Everyone gave good performances as well. The villains were pretty cool. The main villain, she was interesting to watch. She was fun to watch, but her motivation behind her mission was pretty weak and it was pretty forgettable. The TVA agent, he was pretty funny as a villain. I enjoy watching him. But the chemistry between Deadpool and Wolverine it was great. It was almost like watching a Bad Boys movie. I mean, they played off of each other well. They had some heartfelt moments, some comedic moments. There was a lot of fourth wall breaking jokes. At one point, Deadpool even references how the multiverse has not been working up to this point, and I actually agree with him, and I appreciate him acknowledging it. The cinematography was great. The camera angles, the sets, the lighting was great. The cinematography is always great in Deadpool movies. The opening scene was actually really dope. At the heart of this movie, the theme of it is basically all about friendship and a guy trying to save the people he loves. The movie was good. It wasn't great. It wasn't great. It was a good movie. It was definitely a win for the MCU. Is Marvel back? I wouldn't rush to say Marvel is back now. I would have to wait to see some consistency first. If Brave New World is good, then I would say Marvel is back. But this is definitely a win for Marvel. This is pretty much a standalone movie. It didn't add any continuity to the rest of the MCU. It doesn't tell a story going forward. It doesn't really answer any questions as far as who the next Wolverine will be or how Deadpool and Wolverine will play a role in the MCU going forward. And that's probably the only gripes I had with this movie. Also, they don't take themselves too serious in this movie because the resolution to the problem that they had was pretty much really convenient to wrap up. But at the same time, they worked with what they had, given the multiverse saga. All in all, it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. I had fun. I think it was definitely worth watching. Tell me what you guys thought about the movie in the comments. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Was it worth it?